HCW Heritage Championship Wrestling Junior Heavyweight Champion. HCW promotion that also takes place here in the Landmark Arena. Bahrain Morales, one of the most sought after junior heavyweights right now in the sport of professional wrestling.
That is right. This is the first time that Bahrain Morales has appeared in an Anarchy ring since Hostile Environment of 2018, but he has definitely been making a name for himself in the Southeast and in Georgia. Will be interesting to see him pair up against Gilquest, but this should be a high-flying affair to open up Ultimate Anarchy 2.
Yeah, the Smash Mouth Cruiserweight, as he's known, Gilquest. No stranger to the fans here in the Landmark Arena. It's been about 3 years since the last time we saw Gil in an Anarchy ring, but he's going to have his work cut out here against Bahrain Morales. And fans, if you're looking above and you see those poles, just above those poles is Ultimate Anarchy. Oh.
A little bit of showmanship going on between Bahrain Morales and Gilquest, but I don't think Gilquest has too much of a, as you can hear it right there, the crowd at the Landmark Arena are firmly behind and in the corner of Bahrain Morales.
Yeah, this young man, I've had a chance to see him on a number of occasions. A very exciting young competitor, has competed, as you said, throughout the Southeast and throughout the state of Georgia. But not only that, has also found himself across the United States, and right there, neither man going down on that shoulder tackle. You see Gilquest comes in, and again, both men hitting like two little bulls.
A little bit of a filling out process. This has been, like you said, 7 months since we've been back here. They haven't been in the Landmark Arena much as he gets in with the hip toss there. A little bit of a filling out process. The nerves are there, but I think that both men are going to be able to adapt pretty quickly. A little worse for the wear as Gilquest after that exchange.
Oh, and a nice kick right there in the corner, that thrust kick. You can see Gilquest being Irish whipped down to the other corner. Morales up and over, but luckily landed on his feet there.
Yes, that could have been a little bit of an awkward exchange. Oh, there goes Bahrain Morales down to the canvas. Gilquest, it seems like Gilquest has a little bit more of an advantage in the power game. Kind of the same size, but it looks, good grief. Knee right to the face.
On the referee saying a 2 count there. Gilquest thinking the count should have been a little bit quicker, but I don't think there's anything wrong with this young lady's cadence in the count.
Able to kick out at 2 3/4.
And right now, clamping on, trying to force Morales to carry all of his weight there, Gilquest. And the thing is, you think about a junior heavyweight, it's not a lot of weight you're carrying around, but just enough to wear you down.
You are correct about that. The fans here trying to wheel Bahrain Morales back into the offensive, but Gilquest cooks him off at the pass.
This is an opening contest here as part of Ultimate Anarchy 2. Our comeback here, and I'm telling you, it's going to be an exciting night. 4 big title matches still to come. Russian leg sweep there by Gilquest. And right now, wait a minute, has him cradled in, and right there, a better shot of that Ultimate Anarchy, the Big X, the 2 cables, 15 feet above the ring, where later tonight the television championship will be hanging in the balance as 6 men enter the ring. We know 5 of them. We don't know who that mystery competitor is yet.
The mystery competitor still to be determined, and that is that is the match of the night that I'm wanting to see. I didn't get a chance to see the first Ultimate Anarchy, but I read about it on Georgia Wrestling History. I saw all the reports, all the pictures. It looked like something that was definitely a history-making moment for this building, and this one is going to be no exception.
And right there, big chops by Gilquest. As our camera's taking you right up there in the ring. Oh, Gilquest went for it and missed.
Well, one thing about Bahrain Morales is that if you take him off of his vertical base, you might have a chance, but whenever he gets back to his feet, and 9 times out of 10 he does, you're in trouble.
And right there, Gilquest with the knee right to the abdomen of Bahrain Morales, snaps the suplex, floats over, covers.
Beautiful suplex by Gilquest.
Yeah, Gilquest, he's always been someone who's come in here. The heart of a competitor, and has always had some great showings here. Has been doing some things outside the Landmark Arena as of late. And right now, twisting the arm, sets him in. I thought he was going to go for the Irish whip. Morales reverses it in short arm clothesline.
Reverse elbow. He is back on the offense. Beautiful standing drop kick. And Bahrain Morales, the Mexican rock star, is getting tuned up. The band's fixing to start playing.
Yeah, oh, wait a minute. Oh, rushed in, but got caught in the eye.
Oh, good grief. But wait a minute. And Bahrain Morales said not today, and he's got some evil intentions for Gil Quest. Looks for the dive right into the rail.
Yeah, got right outside the ring there. The body smacking against that protective railing here. In the Landmark Arena, the fans here are coming alive. Of course, I think maybe they've just been on edge as much as we have, anticipating getting back here into the Landmark Arena for wrestling action.
Oh, you know it. There's no doubt about it. The fans, as Bahrain Morales goes for the pin, the fans have just been frothing at the mouth to get it back in here. I mean, it's no stranger to anybody. It's no secret that the fans here, they love Anarchy Wrestling. They love this building, and they were so excited to be able to come back, and it is just great to see everybody here.
Yeah, this building and this wrestling, Anarchy Wrestling, such a huge part of the Habersham County community here in Northeast Georgia. And right now, Gil Quest was going to look like he's going for a superplex there.
Battle of wills between Morales and Quest. Able to head him off at the pass again, and it looks like Gil Quest has some evil intentions right up there by that bar for the Ultimate Anarchy match. That's a very luminous, oh my gosh!
Superplex from the top rope. Just turned Morales inside out there. And right now you can see Quest trying to will himself over.
Looks like Gil Quest may have some scratches, cuts underneath that right arm.
And only was able to get a 2 count out of it there.
The will to win is definitely there, but you got to believe that if by some way Gil Quest is able to get a victory in this match, would that put him in contention for a junior heavyweight championship match in the future? I mean, how would that work?
Well, I know that the championship committee of HCW is always looking, anytime their champion is competing somewhere, and always looking in for new junior heavyweights to come in. So definitely they would be looking. Oh, big kick there by Morales, just crumbles down Gil Quest.
A little boot for your trouble. Oh, right into the forehead. Standing drop kick off the top rope. Whew.
Oh, only a 2 count there. Thought for sure that was going to be 3. That drop kick from the middle ropes with authority.
Middle rope, sorry. I got it confused.
No, hey, you know what? Sometimes you're looking at this monitor, you're getting so excited, you're so used to somebody going from the top rope that when they hit it from the middle rope, you don't really put it in like that.
Well,
So
it's just all over the place. Action everywhere.
And right now, both these men trading leather in the center of the ring. Huge forearms, huge right hands there, rocking both men.
Both men laying the leather right now, JJ.
Yeah, and right now it looks like Morales has got the better of it. Has Quest up. Oh, Quest blocks it in. Grabs both. Oh, headbutt. Ooh. Multiple headbutts.
One way to use your head.
Yeah, you're telling me. And right now just rocking Morales.
Duckett going for the double underhook. Oh, into the pile driver.
Yeah, variation of the package pile driver there. 2 and 3.
Ladies and gentlemen, here is your winner, Bahrain Morales.
Bahrain Morales picking up the victory here over Gil Quest in this exciting opening contest. A lot of times they're going to say, where were you at in history? The night that Anarchy came back, it was Bahrain Morales, and Gil Quest in a hell of a matchup here.
Ladies and gentlemen, it is your pleasure to be back at the Landmark Arena, to be at Anarchy Wrestling, to see me, the Habersham Hero. Now, after all these long months off, I had plenty of time to go out, help clean up the mean streets of Habersham County. But now, tonight, I am here to take care of business, and that is to clean up Anarchy Wrestling and take the Heritage Championship. So bring them on out. Introducing the challenger from Habersham County, Georgia, weighing in tonight at 251 pounds. He is the Habersham hero, Scott Mayson. And his opponent from San Antonio, Texas, weighing in at 200 pounds. He is the reigning, the defending Landmark Arena Heritage Champion. This is the technician, Todd Sexton.
The Landmark Arena Heritage Championship is the first of 4 big title matches here this evening. The champion, Scott Mayson, the challenger, may be the hero of Habersham, but after that reaction, the champion, Todd Sexton, I would say is the king of Habersham.
This will be his first title defense since he won it back on June the 13th against Adrian Hawkins at the Unsocial Gathering, which was an outdoor event. So definitely a different dynamic from whenever he won the title. And, you know, with the pandemic and with COVID regulations, I mean, maybe he's been a little bit rusty. And, you know, Scott Mayson may be able to capitalize on this because he's a little more fresh. He's been, you know, competing in the Landmark Arena a little bit more than Todd Sexton. So it could be a prime time for Scott Mayson to become the Landmark Heritage Champion.
Yeah, and Todd Sexton, I'm going to tell you, you know, I was part of that Unsocial Gathering. I was actually the referee the night that Todd Sexton won the Landmark Arena Heritage Championship. You know, and I'm going to tell you that he was in prime condition then. He's had nothing to do but hit the gym and spar in the ring here in the Landmark Arena. So, you know, I had to think, you know, he has to be on his best. He'll have to be prepared. But right now, Scott Mayson thought he had control over Todd Sexton there, but now gets in the ropes. The Habersham hero, a man who has had a lot of ups and downs here in the Landmark Arena over the past few years. Really became a member of the full-time roster of Anarchy just a couple years ago. But, I mean, you know, he's somebody there that, despite all of the things that we see here, the Habersham hero, the cockiness, he is a dangerous competitor in the ring there, and he can defeat anybody on any given night.
Well, he has worked his way up. I mean, he has done everything that he could possibly do in his career to get to this point. This is a crowning achievement for Scott Mayson to be in this position with this crowd under these circumstances. And this is really, I mean, he has worked his tail off, whether you love him or whether you hate him. He's worked his tail off to get this opportunity at Todd Sexton for his championship.
Yeah, and Todd Sexton, 20-year veteran of the sport of professional wrestling, has been in there with some of the best, has been an Anarchy television champion, a multiple-time Anarchy tag team champion, and the current Landmark Arena Heritage Champion. And right now, Scott Mayson finding himself outside the ring here on the floor. And Todd Sexton taking a bow to this enduring crowd. There's an adoring crowd here in the Landmark Arena. The technician, wait a minute, Scott Mayson grabs the boot of the technician, but was able to fight off.
Might have backfired on him in a little bit, but see right there, Scott Mayson, one thing that you've got to respect about Scott Mayson is that he's an opportunist, and he will play mind games, and he will take any kind of backdoor that he can to get the advantage in a match. And right now, just elbow shots, forearm shots to the kidneys of the technician, Todd Sexton.
Yeah, and I mean, going to work on that back there, and that's going to, you know, whenever you damage someone's back, that is going to affect their offense, you know, greatly. I mean, you know, there's a lot of things. You know, you can't lift a lot of weight when your back is injured. You can't apply a lot of the holds that Todd Sexton's accustomed to doing when you're injured like that.
Can't breathe as well. Can't move, can't breathe. Your cardio gets affected, and he is exploiting that wounded target.
And right now has that waist lock in, trying to take all the breath out of the Landmark Arena Heritage Champion. the crowd here in the Landmark Arena getting behind Todd Sexton, as you can start to hear the cheers come up just a little bit. And right now trying to fight off that hold. That's why they call him the technician. I mean, he knows reversals to every hold. Rake of the eyes there by Scott Mayson, and then slams the technician down.
Scott Mayson, a little bit of a size advantage, but that technician part of Todd Sexton will always let him have an advantage because he is just that good. He can get out of any situation, but right now, Scott Mayson just wearing him out. And wait a minute, a roll up right there. There's the cunning of Todd Sexton on display.
And right there, the count up to 2, but Scott Mayson was right back on the technician. Todd Sexton has him in the corner. Irish whip in. Oh, hard goes Sexton. And down he goes, and referee D. Byers, only a 1 count, was in there. Was actually checking on Todd Sexton to see if maybe he wants to call this one quits.
He smartened that back. You can tell it is a little worse for the wear after those shots and after that vicious Irish whip into the turnbuckle, and all he got was just nothing but turnbuckle and back. And turnbuckle 1.
And Scott Mayson has that waist lock firmly planted in. But Todd Sexton got back to a vertical base. Now trying to fight off. He's able to break the hold a little bit, but big forearms to the back.
Seems like every time that Todd Sexton tries to get his second win, Scott Mayson goes right back to the lower back of Todd Sexton. And you take out the lower back of a man like you alluded to earlier, there's not a whole lot that he can do offensive-wise once that lower back has been exploited with an injury.
Irish whip in, and Scott Mayson set a little too early there. And right now, Todd comes in with those feet, those kicks.
Feet of fury on the part of Todd Sexton. Uppercut into the corner. He's got some evil intentions. See what he's going to do.
Got met with a forearm there by Scott Mayson. Fez press there by Todd Sexton. Went in and only got the 2 count.
I think that took Scott Mayson by surprise. I don't think he was banking on him.
And right now, holding the lower back, Todd Sexton still feeling the effects of that beating earlier. And you can see Todd Sexton trying to shake off the cobwebs here, trying to get back into this one. Has Scott Mayson in control there in the corner.
It's been a hard-hitting match, and I'm actually surprised. I mean, I really shouldn't be surprised because, like you said, Todd Sexton is a 20-year veteran in this building and this business, and he can hit hard with anybody. He can spar, and he can throw some punches.
Right there, big boot right to the face of Scott Mayson. You're absolutely right. I mean, that's the one thing you can never underestimate Todd Sexton, and right there, big headbutt. Rocks Mayson, has him up against the ropes. Nice forearm there from Todd Sexton. This, of course, the first of our 4 big title matches here this evening. The Ultimate Anarchy will decide the television champion. And then in our main event, we have the Anarchy heavyweight title. And also later on tonight, we'll have the Anarchy tag team titles as well. Lots going on here. And right now, Todd Sexton warming up the band. Looks like he may be going for that kick. Oh, wait a minute. Mason catches him. Oh, elbow right to the knee.
Right to the kneecap. That might have taken that little bit of repertoire out of his arsenal.
And right now, Sexton stunned. Scott Mayson setting in. Takes him down. Could this be it? There's 1, 2. Only a 2 count.
One thing you got to watch out on the part of the Habersham hero is that vicious punt that he has won so many matches with. He will get a hold of that thing as quick as he can, and it'll come out of nowhere. A punt right to the side of the jaw would win him the Landmark Heritage Championship.
Yeah, I thought that neck breaker was going to be it. Oh, but gets met. Does Scott Mayson with that forearm, center of the ring. Todd Sexton floats around. Oh, has him hooked in here. Guillotine choke.
Hey.
Looking for Scott Mayson to tap. Scott Mayson trying to fight it out of this.
Trying to choke the life.
Oh, wait a minute.
Cut the oxygen off. Wait a minute.
Yeah, Sexton hooked in.
Reversal into the suplex. Beautiful counter.
Yeah, beautiful counter there from Scott Mayson. Not often you're seeing the technician get countered like that, but Scott Mayson able to outsmart Todd Sexton there for just a moment, and now both men are down.
I got to say, he's impressed me. You know, with the experience factor going towards Todd Sexton. Scott Mayson has held his own in this situation.
And right now, exchanging forearms in the center of the ring. Big forearm there by Scott Mayson. Todd Sexton with a chop.
Knife edge chop, followed by another one of the Habersham Hero. Both men exchanging blows and chops and just trying their best to get the offensive advantage at this point.
Oh, short arm clothesline, but holds on. Hits a second one.
Oh,
nasty headbutt there by the technician.
I think that might have hurt.
Oh, wait a minute.
Whoa, just could not get him over. Wait a minute. Oh, wait a minute. Oh! Did we just see that?
No way, that just...
You've got to be kidding me.
Ladies and gentlemen, here is your winner and new Landmark Arena Heritage Champion, Scott Mayson.
Did that just happen?
Scott Mayson just won the Landmark Arena Heritage Championship. It was the back. It was Todd Sexton injured that back earlier in the match. Scott Mayson capitalized on it.
He just secured his first singles title in Anarchy Wrestling. This is huge.
This is a big night for the Habersham hero, Scott Mayson. And I'm going to tell you something. You know we're never going to hear the end of it now.
Oh, my gosh.
Oh, boy. Congratulations.
That's all I can say. It was a big night. He rose to the challenge. I mean, love him or hate him, he's the new Landmark Heritage Champion.
So this is Matt Hankins, undeniable, but this is Talladega Knights. This is Hunter Drake and Tyler Franks.
A team based out of Alabama, which is kind of, in a way, a smart thing because Ben Buchanan is a state wrestling champion out of Alabama.
Yeah, Ben Buchanan just completed out his senior year back in February before COVID, won the state championship, amassed a record of 39-0 in his senior season.
That is impressive.
And what's even more impressive right there is you see Hunter Drake going right after Griff Garrison. Ben Buchanan, Ranburne High School didn't even have a wrestling team 10 years ago, and they've accomplished so much in that time. And 4 of those years was with Ben Buchanan there. Griff Garrison, big clothesline. Hunter Drake hits him with a drop kick.
What a way would this be for them to start their tenure with Anarchy and then, you know, capturing the Anarchy Wrestling Tag Team Championships from the team that hasn't had any kind of a tag team championship match since they won the titles from the Undeniable back on June the 13th at the Unsocial Gathering. So another opportunistic time for them to maybe get the tag team titles from the champions.
Yeah, of course, you know, we have seen Hunter Drake and Tyler Franks here a couple of times before. Hunter Drake is also part of Wasted Generation, but we take a look here, big forearm. But I mean, in the ring right now is Griff Garrison, who in his own right in such a short time has accomplished a lot. We're talking about a 2-time Anarchy heavyweight champion, 2-time Anarchy tag team champion. Big knee there by Tyler Frank. So Griff Garrison has accomplished a lot in his short tenure here.
He really has. He had a heck of a 2019 for Anarchy Wrestling, and this team right here is impressing the crap out of me. I mean, they are flying around. They're very acrobatic.
Oh, and right there, face first went down Hunter Drake. Tyler Frank climbing up, cross body. Oh, thought he was gonna go for a fall away slam. Oh, wait a minute, has him up on the fireman's carry, tossed him down. Oh my God. Discus forearm. Tyler Frank may be already back in Alabama right now.
Might be time to go back sleepy.
You see Ben Buchanan reaching for the tag in, finally gets into this matchup.
Son of Bill Buchanan, obviously. Really big frame, huge guy. I stood next to this guy in the locker room before the show. I thought I was a tall guy. He towers over me like a full 5 inches. Kid's huge.
Woo. He is huge, and those huge hands just chopping Hunter Drake. Hunter Drake training at the School of Morton. Big power slam there by Ben Buchanan. Drives those elbows in. Another elbow. And make it 3.
Plunging elbows right into the chest.
And look at the athleticism there of Ben Buchanan. Showing off there. Maybe not the right time to be doing things like that, but I mean, nonetheless, impressive.
No, he's definitely getting fired up, but you do not want to take your eyes off of this team because when they get back up to the vertical base, all bets are off.
Oh, yeah, and right now, setting in Hunter Drake. Oh! Ooh. Whoa! Huge clothesline there. Has the one hand down, too. Oh, wait. He had the pin, but now going to tag out to.
Whoa, what's going on?
What? I mean, you know, here's the thing. Ben's 19 years old. You know, there's a lot of times, you know, when you're 19, you know, you have that cockiness coming in with you, hits the ropes. Another big lariat there.
Well, I mean, I understand that, you know, you're at the upper hand. Well, there you go. Not the right attitude to have in a championship match.
Ladies and gentlemen,
that was.
Here are your winners. The team of Ben Buchanan and Griff Garrison.
We're gonna chalk that one up to youth. I mean, he's 19 years old. You know, he's a state wrestling champion. I mean, he just graduated high school back in June. So I mean, and little celebration going on here by Ben.
You see what happens every time I start poontanging around with show folks like this. I gave them an opportunity that was undeniable. And here they sit, battered, bruised, and busted, which is something I know all of y'all can relate to. An unearned opportunity. But that's the funny thing about opportunities. You just wait long enough, they keep coming around. And I am a benevolent dictator. And so I'm gonna give someone else another opportunity to prove they are undeniable. Come on out, big man.
What?
Come on.
Oh.
Come on. Come on.
What the hell?
Look.
This can't be.
These two boys out here promised me a race car match, and they showed up in a horse and buggy. I want them to know what it's like to disappoint the best thing around here.
That's Fat T, but I mean, oh, just shoves that. Oh, big splash!
Oh, get that one.
Hunter Drake.
Get that one too.
Matt Hankins out here directing traffic.
I said, if I tell you they're undeniable, you better believe it. If I tell you a chicken dips snuff, you better lift up his wing and look for the can. And when I tell you that you will remember the day that Matthew Hankins turned Boss T loose, you better believe it. Come on, big man. Hey.
It doesn't look like he's finished, JJ.
Hold on. He wants to help him up. 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 Here, put him over here. Put him over here. Put him over here. Let him help the other one. Get that one too. Help him up. 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 Here, stack them up. T, stack them up real nice. Stack them up over here. Just stack them up so they can get them. Y'all get a backboard. T, give me one more, baby. This is what we call a Tinger Splash.
Oh, he hit it so hard. He felt, oh my.
Ladies and gentlemen, I will see you in the main event.
Well, how about that for the mystery, contender in this one, Will Kaution, the man who back on May the 11th of 2019 won the first ever Ultimate Anarchy match, and in that one won the Landmark Arena Heritage Zone. And now we got everybody trying to go up to the Ultimate Anarchy X up here.
Everybody's scrambling for the championship right away. They want it. They want it for sure.
Everybody's going for it. You've got Tyler Cullprett and Will Kaution teeing off on the inside. You've got David Ali, Kevin Ryan, Spi-Ral, Brian Blaze on the outside. This is going to be chaos. If you have a problem looking at more than one person in this match, then you are going to have an issue with the action, I can promise you.
Yeah, we're going to try to follow this as much as we can. We are joined by the man, the reason why we're actually here, the former Anarchy television champion, Marcus Cross. And right now, Will Kaution is the only one up.
Dare I say, Will Kaution could be Mr. Ultimate Anarchy. I mean, he's having a great showing right now, coming in as the mystery competitor. Obviously, that gives him an advantage, but definitely everyone knows he was the man to win.
Oh my
first. Oh my God! Maybe I spoke too soon.
Kevin Ryan just powerbombed the exceptional Will Kaution off of the big contraption up here, the cables crossing the ring, the Ultimate Anarchy.
Good grief.
And right now, Kevin Ryan trying to get himself back up, but over here we got Spi-Ral, the Bosnian war child.
Out of everyone in this match, Spi-Ral is someone I would definitely keep my eye on. I've never crossed paths with him personally, but I would say he is probably one of the top contenders in this match, along with Kevin Ryan, especially after that amazing top rope powerbomb we just saw.
I mean, you gotta think.
Oh, wait a minute.
Spi-Ral closing in.
Are we going to see another one?
Oh, big run. Will Kaution cannot catch a break here. Kevin Ryan keeping his feet above, out of the reach of Spi-Ral. Maybe, just maybe. Oh no, another one?
Action's all over the place. You got Spi-Ral.
Is he trying to powerbomb Kevin Ryan for his troubles?
Oh, big buckle bomb right there by Spi-Ral.
Killer Instinct bringing it from Karuk and Hall as Spi-Ral. And here comes the Savior, David Ali, ducks the clothesline.
Oh, he just scoops him up right away. The power of Spi-Ral is just amazing. Oh.
Well, you know, you talk about his power, but it's also his agility. I mean, he has a martial arts background, much like yourself. But also, I mean, this guy came from war-torn Bosnia, was sent to this country and lived in the ghettos of St. Louis, where, I mean, he was basically a street kid.
And, I mean, it shows. You know, it definitely shows how tough and resilient he is.
So much going on, we can't even ask Marcus Cross. I was going to try to ask you how the rehabilitation's going on the knee, but there's so much going on in this match. Everybody is vying for that championship. They want to leave Ultimate Anarchy 2 as the television champion.
Well, you know what? I will say this. I did have to have another reconstructive surgery on my knee. It is a little bit of a setback, but right now I don't want to take away anything from these guys right here. I want to see who's going to win my television title and keep it warm for me for when I come back.
And we hope that is very soon. We wish you a speedy recovery in the process. Tyler Cullprett, a dark individual.
Oh, wait a minute. And a head kick for his trouble.
Whoa.
There he is. I said it before. I'm going to say it again. I'm going to call Will Kaution Mr. Ultimate Anarchy for right now.
Yeah, he is the only one in this matchup that actually competed in the first one. Oh! And right there, Kevin Ryan causing Will Kaution to lose his balance there.
Climbing right over Will Kaution. Look at the agility and the nonchalantness of Kevin Ryan.
Using Will Kaution almost like a bridge, but he's got to watch out.
He is goal-driven, trying to keep his body as far away from the ground as possible.
Can't even see Spi-Ral. Both of them are going for it. This is some danger time at the Landmark Arena for these two
Both men close to that championship right now. It could come unclasped right now.
Hope they got their life insurance policy.
Oh, and Kevin Ryan drops like a sack of potatoes. This is it, Spi-Ral.
Is he going to win?
He's a little pretzeled up.
Nobody's there, JJ.
He's having a tough time.
Yeah, there's nobody there for Spi-Ral.
Nobody's around him.
All
Except
he has
for
to
Will
do.
Kaution.
Oh, wait a.
Look at Will Kaution. He's up.
Oh, man.
He just, I mean, he leapt halfway across the ring.
More than. He let pass the championship belt in the center of the ring. That went so far.
This is one of those career-shortening matches. One false step, landing one wrong way, and you could never wrestle again. The stakes could not be any higher in this contest, gentlemen.
And now look at Brian Blaze, not accustomed to a matchup like this.
I would say, as a size disadvantage, Brian Blaze is definitely going to have the tougher time here, but not when it comes to power. Do you see how he just yanked David Ali off the rope and out the ring?
Yeah, I saw that, and you know, the thing is, Brian Blaze, a former Anarchy Tag Team Champion 3 times over, looking for his first singles gold here. But hey, speaking of former Tag Team Champions, it's Tyler Cullprett. Of course, you know, before we left, due to the pandemic, we knew him as Tyler Rivera, but went to some deep, dark place and is willing to do things that Tyler Rivera wouldn't have done.
Definitely a mind-altering transformation, but check out Brian Blaze.
Oh, and
What
the
an
power
aggressive
of
move.
Blaze.
Taking both men out. David Ali down, Tyler Cullprett down, and Brian Blaze is up. And look at Matt Hankins bringing in that pithy little
Is
ladder.
this cheating? Is this allowed? Is this really condoned? There you go, Spi-Ral. That's what I'm talking about.
Well, anything goes in this matchup, which I would assume means that you could bring anything into it. And there's no rule stating how you have to get to the cable. It's just you have to use the cable, get to the center, and pull down that television championship.
Ricocheting off that ladder, I think Spi-Ral might have hurt his ankle, and that could definitely hurt his climbing chances in this match.
Well, we saw on social media earlier this week that Matt Hankins has a vested interest in this match. He wants to bring back who he affectionately calls Telly back to the fold of the undeniable, but that might have not been the best idea to bring a ladder into the fray of all this chaos.
Yeah, because right now David Ali standing tall with the ladder, sizing up Will Kaution. Will Kaution just ate that ladder. Kevin Ryan comes in.
Everyone gets a ladder to the gut for their trouble.
I guess this is David Ali's way of saving the competitors in the match.
Yeah, maybe he's just saving the opportunity for himself.
David Ali is one of those guys who's definitely gotten much more aggressive in just the past year, and especially since our coronavirus closure. You can see a brand new flame, a new aggression in David Ali that we haven't seen much before.
Coast to coast with the ladder right into the sternum of Spi-Ral.
Yeah, that right there, I mean, serving a lot of purpose there. And wait a minute, Brian Blaze just goes right after David Ali.
And David Ali takes it hard to the floor.
The problem that I'm having is after all of the punishment is dealt out, who's going to have the energy or the wherewithal to be able to even climb up those cables and get the championship?
Yeah, a lot of times it's these guys who are taking the breaks outside the ring that are going to have the biggest advantage because you're not expending as much energy. And you can see right there, feeling the effects of falling off of that cable earlier, able to finally catch his balance there. You know, when you fall from those heights and you're hitting your knees and you're hitting other, body parts, it's going to affect what you do. Tyler Cullprett just clothesline Will Kaution out.
I don't know why, but Tyler Cullprett's my pick in this match, gentlemen. I'm calling it now. I've got Tyler Cullprett winning the television championship.
And that would be a good pick there. I'm leaning more towards David Ali, but also Will Kaution.
Oh!
Well, I'm going to go ahead and place my pick right now and say Spi-Ral needs to get in the ring. He took out every other man, and he can win it right now. My pick is Spi-Ral at this moment, gentlemen.
Spi-Ral up and over, but look who's crawling up the stairs there, sneaking back in. Oh, David Ali there too, but I was pointing out Kevin Ryan was not involved in that, and now is Ali going up for what's Ali got planned here?
Ooh. And a kick right by Kevin Ryan to David Ali while he's standing up on the top rope. Not a good place for your balance.
Yeah, it's
what
hard.
What could they be thinking?
This is not going to be good.
Kevin Ryan has David Ali in a precarious position.
What is this?
What do they got planned here?
No, you can't do this. You got to think about your career, gentlemen.
It can't be what I'm thinking.
Not the Spanish.
Oh, the Spanish fly!
Dear God!
The top rope to the outside.
All 6 men
My
are
God!
down.
Oh, but no. Not everybody's down. We're looking over here. We got everybody down here, but I noticed one person's missing.
It's Cullprett. Cullprett with the ladder. Cullprett with the ladder. He's going into the ring.
Yeah,
Every other man is outside on the ring. Outside of the ring, taken out.
That might have bit Matt Hankins in the butt, bringing that ladder into the fold.
Yeah, I was counting the bodies there on the camera and realized Cullprett wasn't there. He must have been going for that ladder the whole time. Oh, wait a minute, there's Spi-Ral. Spi-Ral fighting in. Of course, that's your pick there, Cross.
Oh, Spi-Ral was my pick. Still is my pick. In firm control.
The welts all over the back of Spi-Ral. You've just got the pain that these men are enduring to be the Anarchy. That's how much the Anarchy Television Championship means to these men and to this promotion. They're willing to go through this level of pain to bring that title home.
It means you're the best wrestler on Anarchy Television, and these men want that recognition. As you can see, a great shot there of Spi-Ral and Will Kaution.
And it's getting heated. Oh, and a big kick drops Will Kaution.
And you can see that shot there, the television title in the center of your screen. Everybody fighting for that opportunity.
Spi-Ral still closest to the gold at this moment.
The fans here in the Landmark Arena, they're conflicted. I mean, you know, they have their favorites, but it's really hard to figure out just who they want to win this television championship.
I wouldn't play to the crowd too much, Spi-Ral. You got a job to do. It'll cost you.
The Bosnian war child.
Wait a minute.
Oh, wait a minute, getting caught up.
Kaution with the power.
Oh!
Big power bomb there to Spi-Ral. Kaution now eyes the ladder.
Jeez.
And looks like he could be repeating.
This is incredible.
That ladder is an ominous presence in the ring. It's causing a lot of damage, a lot of mayhem. Kaution is deciding to go the high route, the way this match was meant to be, and climb the ropes.
And there he is.
That's what I'm talking about.
Check out Cullprett. Almost tried to go for a spear, and he's just pummeling, laying the leather to Kaution.
Laid it into the cranium of Will with those vicious blows.
Yeah, wise maneuvering there by Tyler Cullprett. As you can see, the three men in the ring right now, Cullprett, Spi-Ral, and Kaution. Outside the ring, we've got Blaze, we got Ali, and we got Ryan.
That was a knee strike right to the spine by Cullprett. Vicious, and to the face, up the jaw. Spi-Ral could have been out.
And now he pushes Kaution out of the ring. Very wise. Get the competitors outside the ring. Leave the ring empty for yourself. And now Cullprett trying to grab that ladder, but Brian Blaze holding on to it.
I say that ladder's nothing but problems. We need to get it out of here.
And right now, Cullprett and Blaze fighting for the ladder. Spi-Ral comes in.
Check that.
Oh, that served up two purposes. He kicked Cullprett's hand off of it, but it went right into Blaze. Now Spi-Ral hooks in Cullprett.
And a huge stalling suplex. My word.
These men are going to be feeling the effects of this match for weeks, maybe months to come. Just the battering on the inside of their body, the outside. The will to win is strong with all six of these men. They will accept nothing less than being able to climb that cable and get that title.
And right now, Spi-Ral has his eyes set on one side, but on the other side, it's Kaution. Kaution.
Where's my pick at? Come on, Cullprett.
Spi-Ral's still in there.
You know, in climbing this cable, I mean, this is upper body strength. You're expending a lot of energy.
Oh, and a double foot drop kick to the face. Oh, and it's Kaution who takes Spi-Ral out.
Is he going to be a
no
two-time
way.
winner? That's what it's looking like. There's Cullprett. Oh, a low blow right to the exceptional one.
And that right there, a perfectly legal move with that low blow there.
No rules in this. It is as legal as if he had gotten a crowbar or that ladder.
And right now you can see Cullprett trying to get Spi-Ral outside the ring. Turns his attention to Kaution. Now rolling Kaution. Also trying to get him outside the ring.
It is just Cullprett within those ropes right now.
That ladder is not going to be any use, it looks like. It looks like that ladder maybe broke.
It looks like it's all twisted and warped from all the damage and the chaos that's ensued in this match.
Might as well throw it away.
I don't know how good it's going to be able to help Cullprett now.
And right now Cullprett trying to climb the ladder. Trying to climb that 15 feet to the top where that television title is.
And that's a wobbly ladder. He's climbing kind of slow. And David Ali out here in the corner.
Oh, and he kicked him off. Wait a minute. Is he going to win? He's right there.
Kaution has his hands.
There's the patented umbrella that we've seen many times. Cullprett use.
Everybody, get in the ring.
Wait a minute.
Don't let Cullprett win.
Whoa.
Oh!
Good night.
Ladies and gentlemen,
Oh,
here
my
is the winner
word.
and new Anarchy Television Champion, Tyler Cullprett.
Tyler Cullprett pulled it out at the very end and is now the Anarchy Television Champion.
At this time, it's my pleasure to welcome somebody back to the Landmark Arena. This young man was one of the top prospects when Anarchy Wrestling first started back in 2005, and then he disappeared about 15 years since the last time you stepped foot here in the Landmark Arena. For those who do not know, Nick Halen was a rookie during the Wild Side days. Teamed up with guys like Jay Fury, Skeeter Frost, had some great showings here against some of the legends of the Landmark Arena, guys like Murder One, Iceberg, Tank. I mean, you've been there with everybody. And then Anarchy started, and it seemed like you were getting set on fire. It seemed like there was a fire burning inside you. And no quicker than the fuse was lit, it sizzled out, and then Halen disappeared. I'm going to give you this time right now to kind of talk about what went wrong with you.
You know, this is a funny business. It's not so much funny ha-ha, but funny nonetheless. So nearly 20 years ago, I stepped foot in this place, and I started training with guys like Rick Michaels, AJ Styles, Todd Sexton, the Lost Boys, Slim J. You name them, I was in here with them. They taught me everything. And in 2005, 15 years ago, Nick Halen had to make a decision and walk away. And in that time, I became a husband, I became a father, and more importantly than all that, Nick Halen had to find himself and become a man. JJ, in front of you, in front of all the boys in the back, and most importantly, in front of God and all these people as my witness, you will see Nick Halen prove that Anarchy Wrestling is where I belong. Whoa!
Anarchy Wrestling is where you belong. You know, I heard your name drops. Rick Michaels, AJ Styles, Todd Sexton. They all had some pretty good careers. How was yours? You see, in case you weren't paying attention, I am the new Anarchy Television Champion. I am a former Anarchy Tag Team Champion. How many championships do you have with Anarchy? I'm just asking.
0.
That's what I thought. You see, you weren't even here long enough your first go-round to be a has-been. No one remembers who you are, but this is where you belong. You don't belong in the ring where someone like me performs.
That's a nice little shiny toy you got there. And I'm up for it if you are. Anytime, any place you want to put that TV title on the line, Nick Halen will be here to take it from you.
Are you kidding me? What makes you think you could just come in here, demand a title shot? You are not a contender. You're not even in the top 10, top 15. Anyone else back there deserves it more than you do. You have done nothing. Get out of my ring and you can interview someone who belongs here.
You know what? You're right. JJ, Tyler, congratulations.
Get out of my ring.
All right, Tyler, all right. What an impressive showing you just had. Those in Anarchy 2.
What words do I have? Well, let me collect my thoughts for a second. JJ, I'm gonna be honest, I'm a little bit disrespected by the fact that I wasn't the first person you came to conduct this little interview. Instead, you weren't even... Why are you still here? I told you that you do not belong in this ring. Get in the back of the...
I know you're working, but if you could please, hold the beer. Covington has done me right. I've done a lot here in Georgia, and now I'm in Cornelia, at one of the most famous buildings in Georgia wrestling. Hold my beer, Hanson is up and coming. He's trying to make his name, and you know I am trying to prove myself at the best places possible. And that's why I'm here tonight. Hold my beer, Hanson is in the Landmark Arena with all the beautiful people. The Landmark Arena has held a many of things. It's had a platform for people to write their name and etch it in stone in these halls. Now, hold my beer, Hanson is in the Landmark Arena to make himself a star.
His opponent, standing 6'10", weighing 297 pounds, the longest reigning Anarchy heavyweight champion in the company's history, the Heathen Logan Griff.
And wrestling fans, we are back. I am joined at this time. Welcome, Mr. Michael Gentry, back to the booth. Thank you for coming back to Cornelia. How you been doing?
It has been a while. I have waited for this night when Anarchy action returns back here to the Landmark Arena. I'm glad to be here, glad to be a part of it. Somebody who's probably not glad to be at this point in time, hold my beer Hanson right now.
Well, hold my beer Hanson, who has been on a wave of potential in Georgia, has been debuting in 2020 with everything going on with the pandemic. He has soared in his potential, debuting for some of the biggest promotions in the state of Georgia. He has finally made his way to the Landmark Arena, but he could not have drawn a shorter straw, as what stands before him is the longest reigning Anarchy heavyweight champion, clocking in at 407 days, the Heathen Logan Creed, and I would not want to be hold my beer Hanson right now, Mr. Gentry.
I know, I mean, it's a long list of titles that this man has held for many
many number of years here, including the Heritage Championship here at Anarchy as well. But now he is getting ready to show Hold My Beer Hanson how things are done here in Anarchy Wrestling tonight.
Well, Logan Creed, it's been a long time since he's been here in the Landmark Arena, but I can guarantee you that he has been busy elsewhere. Recently he has been in the PWI 500 at 470 is his rank, so he has been all over the nation, all over the Southeast, but he's come back to the Landmark Arena. And Hold My Beer Hanson, while he has all the potential in the world, he's had a rocket taking him everywhere. I'm not so sure. He may have just bitten off a little bit more than he can chew when it comes to drawing Logan Creed, but Hold My Beer Hanson's a fighter, Mr. Gentry.
But you have to understand the fact here that if Hold My Beer Hanson can somehow score a victory over the longest reigning champion in Anarchy history, you got to think that rocket's going to take him straight to the moon, Mars, halfway across the Milky Way galaxy, and then some. But again, it takes a lot to take down a man who was champion here for over 400 plus days.
And no sooner did those words about potential come out of your mouth, Logan Creed gave him a little slap to the jaw for his trouble and said, "Welcome to Anarchy, Mr. Hold My Beer Hanson."
Yes, the heathen is about to make this man show he should have had his beer before he got in the ring, but now, here we go.
I mean, you're Hold My Beer Hanson. What would the game plan be? I mean, you made your debut here at Anarchy Wrestling. You had no idea who you were facing, and then you draw the near 7-foot monster who has been on a tear everywhere that he has been in the country. You've got Logan Creed. I don't even know what the game plan would be. How would you even mount an offensive strategy against someone the girth and the size of Logan Creed? And right now it's almost like he is toying with Hold My Beer Hanson, but the key is going to be just beating the body, and the rest of it comes down with it as far as Hold My Beer Hanson is concerned. But I don't know.
You're absolutely right. I mean, when you are outsized and outclassed like Hold My Beer Hanson is, being the fact that he's a rookie, only been in the business a little less than 2 years now, and only really starting to gain his feet, taking on somebody who has 5+ years experience and just about every major championship across Georgia and the Southeast in his possession. You got to think, how do you beat that experience? You got to go with what's always worked. You got to take, if he's a bigger man, you go for low. You aim for the knees. You try to take him off his feet. You take away that power game from him and give yourself an advantage with a man who can try to power slam you, nearly choke slam you through the ring.
Well, Logan Creed did go for the choke slam. Hold My Beer Hanson was able to reverse that, ducks the clothesline. Hold My Beer Hanson firing bombs. He's going to have to go straight for the head of the snake in the form of Logan Creed. Against the ropes goes Hold My Beer Hanson. Wait a minute.
Whoa! Heathen with the spine on the pine right there, showing everyone why Logan Creed, why was the champion. Goes for the cover, only gets a 2 count.
A nonchalant cover on the part of Logan Creed. I think he might have been underestimating the fighting spirit of Mr. Hanson just a little bit, but Logan Creed has got him in the corner.
Now, big Irish whip now. Here comes Logan Creed. Hanson, though, with the quick count and the boot to the face, stunning Creed for a second, but now, look at the power right there. Just tossing him like he's a rag doll all over the ring from turnbuckle to turnbuckle. I mean,
as a cat plays with the mouse before he goes in for the kill, Logan Creed is doing just that same thing to Hold My Beer Hanson. Like we alluded to earlier, Mr. Hanson has been all over the state of Georgia and the Southeast, and he has proven anywhere that he has been that he is definitely one that does not shy away from a fight or a challenge. But Logan Creed is here to say, hey, guess what? I'm Logan Creed. I'm the alpha dog in Anarchy, and you've barked up the wrong tree. But Hold My Beer Hanson, I mean, he's holding his own, no pun intended, when it comes to sparring with Logan Creed, who cuts him off at the top rope.
And now Logan Creed's got to be thinking maniacal things here, setting him up on the top rope there.
But check him out overhead. Oh, good night.
My goodness, just absolute power from the heathen Logan Creed right there, tossing Hanson all the way across the ring and out the other side. I mean, you got to be thinking at some point, Creed has got to be ready just to put this thing away.
Hold My Beer having the presence of mind to duck out of the ring to try to catch his breath and regain his composure after that vicious maneuver from the top rope. But Logan Creed is not going to give him much time to rest. That's not what brought him to the dance. That's not what gave him the Anarchy Championship for in excess of 400 days. If anybody knows about taking out their prey and getting the job done. It's Logan Creed, and he is not going to give Hold My Beer Hanson an inch to breathe. That's not what he's about.
And again, not just a champion here in Anarchy, multiple-time champions in a lot of different promotions. Two-time Peach State Wrestling Alliance Tag Team Champion, former Southern Honor Heavyweight Champion, three-time Southern Fried Heavyweight Champion as well.
That's the second time he's been able to reverse out of that clothesline. Hold My Beer Hanson, I say he's definitely taking the fight to Logan Creed. Reverse neck breaker. And check out Mr. Hanson.
First time really getting the big man off his feet here, putting him down the mat. Goes for the cover, a little late to the dance on that one, only gets a 1 count. Hanson, maybe if he had jumped to the pin right after hitting that neck breaker, might have had a chance to steal one here, and probably one of the biggest upsets here tonight at Anarchy.
Oh, the biggest upset in the history of this building, no doubt about it. I mean, you've got a guy 407 days as champion, Amanda.
Wait a minute!
Check him out.
Look at the spine buster of his own.
We've already seen history made one time tonight with Scott Mayson capturing the Landmark Heritage Championship from Todd Sexton. Are we in for another monumental history-making moment? Hold My Beer Hanson, ladies and gentlemen, is on the cusp of possibly scoring the biggest upset in the history of this building and the biggest victory in his career.
Oh, he's looking for it. He's waiting to take a shot. Here it comes. Tries to hit the clothesline. Does absolutely nothing. Goes off, hits the ropes once again. Tries to hit another one. Creed still on his feet. Goes for a third clothesline and nothing to it. And the Heathen wildly missing for a shot of his own now.
Check him out.
Hanson
carried a Samoan drop.
Beautifully executed there. Hanson now maybe trying to quickly get to a cover, maybe to get a pinfall. But instead, lets Creed get back to his feet once again. And now he's in trouble here as the Heathen himself back on his feet, now climbing up to the middle rope. But now, Hanson trying to take the feet out from underneath Creed. Again, wise move there, keeping him down in the corner. And now, what's Hanson going for? Hits it up. Laid out sort of Bronco Buster as right there, a big splat in the corner.
Very unorthodox move for a man the size of Hold My Beer Hanson, but he has definitely put up more of a fight than I think anybody here, including us, would have thought that he was going to be able to put up, but he is off the top rope. Got some,
big double axe handle off the top rope. Hold My Beer Hanson is ready to maybe put this one away. He is feeling himself. He's got Creed down. He's got to strike now if he wants a chance to win it all on this one.
Well, these fans have welcomed Mr. Hold My Beer into their arms. They're loving him, but right now Logan Creed, good. Right
off the knee there. Caught him with almost like a running choke breaker right across the knee there, and now
there's time for Wasteland. I think Logan Creed might have gotten a little bit tired of fooling with Hold My Beer. But wait a minute.
Pulls the arm away from the rope. 1, 2, 3. That's it.
Ladies and gentlemen, here is your winner, Logan Creed.
A valiant effort by Mr. Hold My Beer Hanson, but at the end of the day, too much Logan Creed for Mr. Hold My Beer Hanson.
Absolutely. The Heathen reigns supreme once again here at Anarchy Wrestling as he tries to return back to the top of the heat, maybe getting another shot at the Anarchy Championship.
This is for November 14th. I just need to talk to you. What was that out there? 110 pound of soaking wet Talladega Knights? Come on, man. They're 110 pounds. Do you not see what I am right now? I'm the Anarchy Tag Team Champion. I am a state champion. You were there live to see me win that. Remember? Of course you do. It's the proudest moment of your life. I need competition. I need to show the whole world what I can do. Do it for me, Dad. Do it for me, okay? Anyway.
Yeah, so November.
I'm sorry.
No, it's I totally understand, but November 14th, we're just going to discuss.
Wrestling fans, introducing the challenger. From Anderson, South Carolina, weighing in tonight at 227 pounds. He is a former 3-time Anarchy Heavyweight Champion. This is Wild Billy Bond. And his opponent Hold it up. He is the most important champion in the history of Anarchy Wrestling. He has guided this place through unprecedented turmoil. He hails from the fighting city of Philadelphia.
Oh, wait a minute. Shane Marks grabbed the belt and went right after Billy Buck.
I mean, just jumping the gun right there, maybe trying to take a cheap shot before the match begins and trying to maybe get the easy win over Billy. But Billy quick-witting, knowing this is his one chance to try to become the champion who has held the Anarchy Championship the most times here in Anarchy history, becoming the only 4-time Anarchy champion.
For a championship that's been mired in controversy for the entire year of 2020, there's no more fitting way for the match to start. I mean, this has been mired in controversy. It's been nuts. It's been crazy.
It has. This match right here, 9 months in the making. It was back in January that Billy Buck won the Bunkhouse Rumble that afforded him the opportunity to challenge for the Anarchy Heavyweight Championship. The champion at the time was Griff Garrison. The date set was Hardcore Hell. And then COVID hit. Everything shut down. But before that happened, Matt Hankins had procured a title shot for Shane Marks that was canceled. Matt Hankins held Anarchy to that contract. There was an empty arena event here that saw Shane Marks defeat Griff Garrison for that championship. And now Billy Buck finally getting that opportunity that he so rightfully earned back in January.
You got to think 9 months in the making. Billy's had time to think about this. Billy's had time to plan for this. Billy has has his sights on the one thing he wants, and that is to regain the Anarchy Heavyweight Championship for a 4th time here in the Landmark Arena.
You alluded to that 4th time being there, having a reign as Anarchy Heavyweight Champion. He already shares some rare air in the history of this building. He is a 3-time champion, along with guys like Shadow Jackson and the Priest of Punishment, Michael Judas. That's an incredible accomplishment, and he has a chance to eclipse them with this victory, but it will not be an easy task because you've got the revelation Shane Marks, a man who right now is the ultimate opportunist in Anarchy Wrestling, winning the championship, and like Matt Hankins alluded to, has carried that title through one of the most tumultuous times in this nation's history. So it's not going to be an easy task for Buck to secure that 4th championship.
You know, you talk about the history of Billy Buck. Billy Buck, many call him Mr. Anarchy. He has held every championship in Anarchy Wrestling, but not only that, 15 years ago, celebrating our 15th anniversary this year, on May 21st, 2005, when these doors reopened and was rechristened Anarchy Wrestling, it was Billy Buck and Brent Silver in the very first ever match here under the Anarchy banner. And ever since then, 15 years later, Billy Buck is still here and still going strong.
But give credit where credit is due in this case. Matthew Hankins has always had a plan and has always had the right people around him to execute that plan. And right now, Shane Marks, even though he is running from Billy Buck around the ring as we see right here, has always had plans in place to let him know. And Shane Marks is no slouch either. Again, he's the current reigning Anarchy champion. He's a former television champion and a former tag team champion as well. He's nearly held just about every title he can hold here as well.
And right now you see Billy Buck in the face of Matthew Hankins. Hankins providing just enough distraction. Oh, but Billy Buck turns around just in time to welcome Shane Marks back into the matchup.
Well, you got to think he won the Bunkhouse Rumble back in January. He's had to wait for almost 10 months to get his hands on Shane Marks. It's been a little bit slow start, but that's that mind games coming from Matt Hankins and Shane Marks. He's ready to lay taters. He's ready to win. He's ready to fight.
We saw earlier Matt Hankins, 2 other title opportunities didn't quite go his way. He gave Talladega Knights an opportunity to be part of the Undeniable and go for the tag team titles. They were unsuccessful. He entered Brian Blaze into Ultimate Anarchy 2. Brian Blaze unsuccessful. You got to think that's playing on the mind. Sunset flip attempt here. Shane Marks goes down finally.
Gets the cover, only a 2 count there. But now, quickly, right back to it. Shane Marks proving once again that he's bet more than just a tag team specialist. He's a champion, a singles competitor of his own accord, and he can do whatever it takes to take down Billy Buck.
Very effective clothesline by Shane Marks, and you know that has got to be, like we've talked about, that's eluding in the mind of the Undeniable. They do not want to go 0-3. They want to at least keep the most important title in the Undeniables camp, the Anarchy Heavyweight Championship, but Billy Buck is going to do everything he can. He is a veteran in this building and in this sport, and he is going to fight and do the best he can to take that title away from the Undeniable.
Right, and that's what we've always seen from a man like Billy Buck. Just threw a solid right shot there to Shane Marks. Oh, and right there, an uppercut by Shane Marks. But Billy Buck has always been this way. Ever since I've known him, he has always fought so hard. Now, a lot of heart in Billy Buck, and that's what's got him those championship opportunities that he's always had. And Shane Marks right now with a knee right to the throat.
That's just disrespectful. I mean, rubbing the knee right into the nose of Billy Buck, that just shows a tremendous amount of disrespect on the part of Shane Marks. It's disgusting.
And you got to think that Shane Marks, just at the start of this year, again, was one half of the Anarchy Tag Team Champions. You got to think him and Hankins want to bring that gold back to the Undeniable, but his main focus now is to keep that Anarchy title in their camp, and they're willing to do whatever it takes. And we've seen Matthew Hankins with some underhanded tactics in the past come through and make good on his promises. So be on the lookout for that here. And Shane Marks delivers a beautiful suplex right in the middle of the ring, goes to the cover, only gets a 2 count.
In fact, Shane Marks, when him and Brian Blaze lost those tag team titles back on June 13th, they were the longest reigning Anarchy Tag Team Champions in history, beating the previous record of the Awesome Attraction, Hayden Young and Austin Creed.
That's very impressive to be able to beat that streak. And right now, Shane Marks just stalking and toying with Billy Buck. But as we've seen in the past, gentlemen, all it takes is one buckshot from Billy Buck to turn the tide of an entire match.
Now holding big, their elbows right there. Billy Buck now starting to run a little wild here in the ring. Elbow shots across. Goes the reversal, and then right back with a quick clothesline.
And this crowd right here, and Billy Buck calling for it. He's calling for the buckshot. This crowd here knows exactly what this means.
He's picking up back where he left off. He wants to hit that buckshot, but look at Matt Hankins. Oh, wait a minute. Causing just a little bit of a distraction to break that focus and the momentum that Billy Buck has worked the whole match to have.
He's going for the DDT, and all of a sudden, now look, Billy Buck, middle of the ring, figure 4 applied. All the pressure right there on the knee, submission locked in. Will Shane Marks tap out?
Billy Buck right there has it locked in. A lot of separation between Shane Marks and the ropes. We could be seeing a submission here anytime now.
He is in no man's land. He is nowhere near even securing a rope to break the hold. Wait a minute, check. Oh, you gotta be kidding me. Not this way. Not this way.
Oh no, Billy's got that look on his face right there. You know, he just got screwed out of his shot to become Anarchy champion again here.
Yeah, I thought for.
Ladies and gentlemen.
Oh!
This is ridiculous.
And there's Boss T right there. Just took Billy Buck right into that guardrail.
Billy Buck had this match won. He had it won.
Yeah, Billy Buck had that one, and now Boss T, the newest member of the Undeniable. Here comes Brian Blaze. Still beat up from Ultimate Anarchy 2.
In here to pick the bones of a guy who has worked his butt off, and he has fought his tail off to try to secure the Anarchy Championship, and this is not the way that you want to see this match end.
No, definitely not.
No, 9 months of hard work and waiting for the doors to reopen here at the Landmark Arena, and this is what Billy Buck gets and his chance to become Anarchy champion again. This is heinous, absolutely heinous.
And right now you can see these 3 men. They've got Billy Buck up. Oh, wait a minute!
There we go. Let's even the numbers up a little bit.
And there comes Griff Garrison.
The machine at work here, but Big T right there with one shot takes him down right in the back of the head.
One half of the Anarchy Tag Team Champions. And right now it's still a 3-on-2. Griff Garrison couldn't take it anymore. You know, he's had his run-ins. Wait a minute, there's Ben Buchanan.
Comes the other half of the tag team champions. Ladies and gentlemen, the score, Mr. Buchanan.
Oh, and he gets taken down by Boss T. And the boots being driven in. Griff Garrison has had his run-ins with the undeniable Billy Buck. And now Ben Buchanan fighting himself there. Oh,
wait a minute.
The Heathen himself has returned to the ring. Logan Creed standing with Boss T in the middle of the ring.
Look at this, that's a big stare down from Logan Creed.
You got to wonder how this is going to play out. Both these men are ready to tear each other apart. Oh, whoa, 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 whoa.
Wait a minute!
What is going on? No, don't do that. No!
Come on!
What the hell?
Has Logan Creed sold his soul to the devil?
And Ben Buchanan, luckily, was able to break out of the choke slam.
Whoa, there you go. Here comes Papa Bear. And he ain't happy.
Hankins, if this is the way you want to start it out, that's fine with me. December 26th, Hardcore Hell is coming up, but we got another show on November 14th. And on November 14th, we're going to start giving the people what they want when they want it. Shane Marx, Fat D, Logan Creed, if you want to throw in with these guys, then that's fine. November 14th, you guys are facing Billy Buck, Ben, and Griff.
Whoa! What an announcement there!
Now, if you don't like that, if you don't agree to that, if that don't suit you, right there's the door. You can take it now.
Wow! What a way to end the return of Anarchy and Ultimate Anarchy 2!
Match as a result of a disqualification, Billy Buck.
Fans, what a night it was. Welcome back to Anarchy Wrestling for Jason Boyd, Jonathan Feltner, Michael Gentry. I'm John Johnson. We'll see you the next time.